Savage days, cutting a cat in the glen, and Mrs. Moriarty speeds her needles fast and fluttered into a cosy tea-cover beige and blue. One Wellington out and into 40 bracken times, and like a bat hissing aches, the doctor knives his way up to the gates, the chimney whistles over the top of this town, and a pulled tight face goes twice grey in the moonlight, mincemeat heaven of a Sunday. Up 40 miles past the cross, I spied a chapel laid in the gloom of 40 seasons' mists rolling at its walls, and looking through the stained glass a moment, thinking that my life was lost and frozen in this relentless tide, but taking stock and pulling apart the nets to crossly walk into bars and sink into a whiskey seat and know that the fish are all gone. With great appeal. From up high on this mountain top, we look down and see all has great appeal. The fields and towns that the mighty spires look and cradle unbelievable and fine, and chances are smashed against pyres of rye and all fought battles, reasoned with an eye for an eye of a disbeliever. Come down, sit and share and hold this horse, and I can buy you a drink with my fingers crossed, and between loving the land I was truly born from, it's nonsense of course. I was from a fleet from afar that sailed to kill, to eat, to sell, to make families survive a grim and unfortuitous death. And so here we are, face to face, to put myself against each other by the myth of territory, ownership and gender. But I can buy you a drink and feel an idea crossed and hated in my mind and yours. Meet with a gleam and round of 3 of continual revisits to a place hardly known. It's come what may, dressed in tiny darling clothes. Jesus Christ, it was supposed to be a laugh. They analyse the nature of mind. They look at what is mind. Okay, so what is mind? There's form, there's body, physical nature, and there's mind. 2 different things, almost. Okay, and they say that the mind is formless and a continuum.
Look at this, what a bond. 2 strange men, now not strange, 2 joined together.
In a silence where the mind never stops thinking, thrown out things, and in a rich farmland cut with unlimitless space, and seeds are planned and timed as increasing, the powdered life and the cane to blue, the sharp of pipes creased, and inside our special minds we have clever tricks to spill out the wills and walks and wicks. And where did all the money go? Came in fast and went out, then slowly, smartly turned out, and the plan and honours and no animals and people, and resisted and salt pans steamed dreaming. Up times I'll find I've snaked and bowled, and up time cutting through today, like tomorrow and vivid and healing in southern England, long before I grew and worked in salty ceilings, and like a hot and explained crash, a few times are alright when I'm like this, caught inside a slate and the best in beginnings of your life, and inside our special experienced mind, thinking throne and rich and farmland, limited space and time. Limited space and time.
I've asked Bobby Dylan, I've asked the Beatles, I've asked Timothy Leary, he couldn't help either, they call me the seeker. I've been searching, no one has. Yeah, got earlier.
And these became uptimes, sweet and forgetful, pristine and fighting against me and my downer, stuck in a wall thoughts and looking out and wishing you would look my way, in concrete and glue. I can see the good times like the breathe and the joy of kissed and hands and holding on all of us for a second or so, feeling the best moment ever happening now, and trucked and gloomed in this assorted shape lying next to me by the height of a candle. It's me, and it's hard not to laugh, but it's me and my shadow, and me, the listener of this record, and an overprivileged hedge looks inviting to me to step away the gloom of this that solstice day.